Hello, everyone. I hope y'all are having a good marathon so far. And my name is Alice Reads. I usually post videos on Sundays and stream between Tuesdays and Saturdays. And Amy?
I'm Amy Beatty. I am just reviving my YouTube channel. I let it die for a while because I had too many life catastrophes to keep running a YouTube channel. But I'm back now and over at Amy Beatty Author if you're looking for me. We can talk more about me later if you want. I don't know how much introduction you want right now.
You can talk as much as you want.
I guess I have two series that I'm in the process of publishing. One is with a traditional publisher, and one I am self-publishing. I tell people in publishing it from my in-house boutique publishing company, and that makes them more impressed than when I say that I'm self-publishing. But actually, the self-published one is selling a little better than the traditionally published one right now. But I have two books out in one series and one book out in the other series. Okay. One's fantasy, one's sci-fi. That's who I am.
That's really good because I don't like my problem is that like I write and then I get stuck. Like I write my um draft. Oh, hey Christina, hi. And I just get I don't know. Like I'm a pantser, so I write my zero draft up, and then I'm stuck on revision right now. So that's where I'm at.
Revisions are hard. I actually have my second book in my Dragon series in with my publisher right now. They're working on figuring out a publication schedule, and then we should get the contract signed and get off to the races on the edits. I'm like not really looking forward to the edits. But it's not my favorite part of writing, but it is a necessary part, and the editors always help me make it better. So
I think I just need to find that right editor to like help me with the process. I think.
problem is paying for them yourself is expensive.
Oh, I guess it is. Congratulations,
So,
Christina! 100 subs.
ooh, yay!
Yay.
Party time!
All right. I'm sorry, my brain is still just so frazzled. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do like just a warm up sprint because I know I need it. So
Works
I'm gonna
for
go
me.
ahead and start that for us. Give me 1 second. All right, and we'll be back in 25 minutes, guys.
2 thumbs up. The end.
That was much louder than I anticipated. But hope everybody's awake now. We had a lot of people come in. Had a Esther. Had a Nia.
Hello.
Then we had a JC saying hey to both of us. And I posted some links in here. This is the marathon playlist. And then this is Stephanie's stream. I did not realize that I had double streams like listed. So I'm going to try to delete the other one. So this one will just carry over until Stephanie's stream. So all of you that are in here, just follow this one. And then just go to Stephanie's stream afterwards. And her link is going to be pinned up above. It should be pinned already. Hello, Laura.
Sorry, talking over you.
No, you're fine. Good. We're all friends here.
Good. So what's everybody working on tonight?
I am just doing everything, like all the admin, all the everything.
All the things.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. There it goes. I think it's because I have. Yep.
I'm doing planning. Today went completely off the rails, so trying to prevent that from happening again tomorrow. Although planning yesterday wouldn't have helped today. But I got up the first thing this morning and my daughter said that our old lady, we have 2 dogs. We have an old lady dog and a cocky young dude dog. They're both little dogs, and she said that the old lady dog was squinting funny in one eye. So I went down and looked, and she sure enough was squinting funny in one eye. So I called the vet because she's blind and has cataracts, and they were concerned. That was one of the things they said to watch for, was the squinty eye thing.
Yeah.
They were concerned that she might have glaucoma, but they didn't have the right tool. They did get us in right away, which is what threw my whole day off. And then they didn't have the right tool to check the pressure in her eye to see if it was glaucoma, so they sent us to a veterinary ophthalmologist, which I didn't even know that was like a career that you could have as veterinary ophthalmologist, but apparently it is. But they're like an hour from our house, so we drove up there and we saw them, and it's not glaucoma, so that's good. But she does have some new eye problems developing. I guess as one does when one is an old lady dog. Anyway, threw my whole day off schedule, but we have new medicine for her and she's doing fur babies.
I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, we got about 5 of them here, and I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh, thanks. We're just glad she's still with us. She's 13, and she has 3 heart conditions and diabetes, and like we're just keeping her around till she's not happy anymore, I guess. But she still seems to be happy. Squinty. She's actually not squinting anymore. We got her some pain meds, and it seems to help.
That's good.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to say her name. E.M. and
It's Esther. Esther Marie.
Thank you. That makes me feel a lot more confident. I can say Esther. Thank you, Esther. I will hope to have a good day tomorrow. I don't have a lot planned, laundry and working and stuff tomorrow, but I need to make a good to-do list or I don't get anything done.
I'm so sorry. I keep waving my hand. It's a fly. I'm trying to shoo it away. So I hope you don't think that I'm waving at you. Just the
Spring
circumstances.
cleaning. It's only January. You can't spring cleaning. January. I mean, you can. Probably that would be a really good thing to do. Don't mind me. I'm just really impressed by how on top of things you are.
And then
Oh, hi, Laura.
Laura.
Thank you for subbing. I did already say that, but there weren't very many people here, so I can say it again. I have a sci-fi series and a fantasy series. My fantasy series, the first, there only has one book out. It's called Dragon Ascending, and then the second book is at the publisher right now. They're working out the publication schedule to put in the contract, and then I think the contract is about ready to go, and we can sign it and start doing all the editorial. But I don't know what the publication schedule is going to be like on that. They just had some rearranging at the publisher, and it's going to affect the publication schedule. So I have no idea what that's going to be like yet. My other series is a sci-fi series. And there are 2 books out in that series, and the third book for that series is the next thing up on my drawing board. Kind of as soon as I know what my editorial schedule is going to be like for the second dragon book, which I haven't announced a title for yet. So I'm going to just be vague and say this is a second dragon book. As soon as I know what the editorial schedule is going to be like for that, I will be able to plan a little bit better about work time on the third Viper book. That series is called the Viper series. The first book is Dancing with the Viper, and then the Viper's Kiss is out. That one's fun. It's the intergalactic emperor's personal assassin has retired to Earth, which is the Empire's newest planetary acquisition, and he falls in love with the human artist across the street who's afraid of men. So you have the assassin and the artist who's very shy about having a friendship with him, and it's fun. So that's what I write.
And can she find these on your website?
Yes.
So I can just put it in
Yes,
the chat.
my website is amybeatty.com. It has my books on there.
I'm gonna go grab it from the chat real quick because I put it in the description.
Or
so I'm just
I
gonna
can just put it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Let me find. Scrolled funny.
And yeah, Christina, sub counts, they always dance. It's not just a steady uphill. They're always going to dance up and down. You just got to learn not to look at the numbers. Don't even worry about it. You'll find your audience.
That just means you get to hit 100 twice. Like you get to celebrate twice because you get to hit 100 more than once. They are targeted at an adult audience, but they are very mild. Well, I take that back. They are not explicit. The Viper books are kind of emotionally intense. They're the heroine has a past that she has nightmares about that with PTSD, and those can get a little emotionally intense. So some people have told me that I should give a little bit of a warning on that. So I would not give that to somebody who wasn't at least a teenager. But the dragon books, like my sister-in-law had my 9-year-old, gave it to my 9-year-old, and he really enjoyed it. So like the dragon books, I would go younger, but the Viper ones really are more for an older target audience.
That's good. I'm like interested in it. I'm so sorry. I have families up and about for a few
Hey,
minutes.
we love families. My kids are older, but um, I still remember little ones. They're right.
Oh, you missed the tiny one made an appearance
Oh,
on earlier today
yeah, I was
around,
probably
I think it
running
was like
down to the vet an hour away. That's one more. I'm sorry I missed that. We'll have to watch on rerun.
yeah, it was later in the stream, so you can see her if you want to. That's my baby. The one in the kitchen right now is actually my stepbrother. He's in the kitchen right now, so
Gotcha.
he's the teenager.
Mine,
One of them.
mine are 27 and 22. 22. They still live here though. My my son, my 27-year-old is autistic, and he just finished his online bachelor's degree in applied technology. We're really proud of him. So he's going to be looking for a job doing like um, what's it called? System administration, like computer servers and stuff like that, or potentially programming. He's really, really smart with programming, can learn programming languages really fast. But he is autistic, and it makes it a little harder for him to do some things. And then my daughter is um, studying at the university up the road, and it's just a lot cheaper for her to keep living here.
Oh yeah, like if you can affordable living is
Right? We're
amazing.
trying to get her through as little student debt as we can manage, so she still lives here. I think she would
And
prefer to live with roommates or something, but she doesn't have a job currently, so that's not a thing. And that's okay. We like her. We'll keep her.
we'll like her. And I think I say speak for everybody when I say tell your son congratulations from us
Thank you.
on getting his
It was
bachelor.
it was a, it was a big accomplishment for him.
I don't think everybody heard you over the alarm.
I just said
It
thank
goes.
you. It was a big accomplishment for him, and we're really proud of him.
It is a big accomplishment. Like I folded on getting my bachelor's, so
Well, I don't think he could have done it
I
if
think
it wasn't online. Um, Being in a classroom setting is really hard for him. He has a lot of sensory um, sensitivities, and being in a classroom environment is just really, really hard. We actually wound up pulling him out of school and homeschooling him when he was younger. So um, it was really nice that they have online degrees now. When he was little, I was like, "There's no way this kid is going to go to college," and so I'm really, really pleased and proud of him for being able to do that.
and then I guess the because online classes they were like happening before pandemic,
Hmm.
but then post pandemic that was the way that we had to do
Yeah,
it. So I guess it's
yeah. He had
um
started pre-pandemic, but yeah,
but
that was quite a year at our house too. But that might be a story for the next
oh
break,
yeah,
because I
next
think we're eating into our viewers' work schedule. I don't want to tell stories
I'm not worried about the timer.
over the top of when we're supposed to be working. Plus, I need a plan. This is my fun planner, but it's not really a planner. It's a notebook, and I'm sort of um, semi-bullet journaling this time around. I have to have a planner, or I just like it's my external brain because my internal one doesn't work so well sometimes.
I can definitely relate to that.
Anyway, um,
Let me reset this for us
yeah.
then.
So I'm working on planning. Maybe everybody could put in the comments what they're working on.
Oh yes, I had that reminded me. Let me edit it. And let's get that rolling across the bottom. There we go.
There we go. That's
I
pretty
meant to
cool.
put that up.
I have not done the live streaming thing, so it's fun seeing how it works behind the scenes. Thanks for letting me tag along.
You're welcome. Can you I'm not sure. I've never been in the restream backstage. Like I've always been just the host on restream. So what does your screen look like? Does it just have us up here?
It looks like it does on the screen, except that it's got extra little things on the sides and camera controls and stuff down at the bottom, or at least on and off.
Oh, okay. So I guess you're
But the
seeing
main
I'm doing.
screen looks like what's being broadcast.
That's
I'm
pretty
putting
cool.
it here because I have it on my other monitor. I can see, so I can see the chat.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty cool because on StreamYard, when you're a co-host and you're in the backstage, you really don't see the fiddles. You just see just you and your mic button and camera and stuff.
Fair enough. I think I probably I'm going to be co-hosting with Rhiannon on Friday evening as well. So I think she uses StreamYard, and I get to see the back end of that too. So I'm getting all educated.
Oh yeah, she streams at night too, but I think she may use StreamYard. I'm not sure.
That's
That's
what
the
I was thinking. I was thinking it was a StreamYard link when she sent it to me. But Laura's working on a manga.
Oh, my chat.
Reading a manga. Anyway, I will be quiet and we can work. I'm chatty. You might regret inviting me.
Oh no, you're fine. It's actually it's actually a relief to have you here because I'm not very chatty, so I'm more sprint heavy. So it might be a relief for the masses.
Hey, masses. That's mass together. I don't know. Whatever.
Yes, Christina, that does. That it does. Just don't even think about it. Just don't think about it like that. It's a positive thing because you're finding your right audience. That's what matters. And then, hey, CJ, they're going to be working on editing and drafting. And then Louise, I just stopped by to sub and tap the like. Time for a hot bath for me.
Thank you for tapping the like. I would need some likes.
And then we have Laura working. That's what you said. You had said that she was reading a manga today, and still waiting on beta feedback for her work on Crimson Strings again.
Your vampire romance.
And Nia is working in Canva on next week's posts. That is,
Gotta be done.
Yep, I've got to do that too. Thank you for reminding me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the sprint so we can get back to it. All right, guys. See you in the 25s. Hello. How did we do?
I finished my planning. That's how I did. Started working on some Canvas stuff.
Oh, now we're twinning.
Yeah.
I'm working on Canvas stuff too.
Oh, nice. It's trendy. Very, very trendy.
So Laura did ask us a question, but I'm gonna come back to that. I just wanted. Did you see what Laura had said?
I did see. She had a couple of questions there. Yeah. So I was at UVU. I taught some community education writing classes at UVU, and then I decided, well, there were some things going on in my personal life because chaos is us at our house. But and also I decided that I was putting all my writing time into teaching prep, and I kind of signed up to be an author, not necessarily a teacher, and so I have stepped back from teaching at UVU. I miss the students. I really enjoyed doing the teaching with the students, but I just need to, if I'm going to get books done, I have to use that time for writing instead of for teaching. But that is actually one of the reasons I'm starting some writing instruction type videos over on my YouTube channel that I'm resurrecting. Because I miss the teaching, I miss the students, and I got some really good feedback from them about kind of the way that I was teaching. So I'm hoping to kind of bring that to a larger audience, but at a little bit slower pace when it fits better with my schedule. But yeah, hey, BYU, definitely neighbors with UVU.
And she said she
And now
moved
you're
back.
back in California. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not lived in California, but I've been there.
Farthest I've been is Montana.
Those fires out there are something crazy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, my heart really goes out to anybody who's in California and having to deal with those fires. I actually grew up in Yellowstone Park. My dad was a research biologist for the Park Service, so we lived right in the park. And back in 1988, this is how old I am. Back in 1988, I was in high school, and there were a whole bunch of really big fires that people my age probably remember because it was all over the news how Yellowstone Park was burning down and it was never going to ever be the same again. And I remember those fires; they were scary. We got evacuated, got down close to the housing area. So yeah, I feel for anybody out in California who's dealing with that right
Our hearts definitely go out to them. And I hope that they are safe wherever they are.
Yes. Stay safe. Things can be replaced, but you can't.
You can't replace your life. You can't.
Yeah. Delara, I hope I'm saying that remotely correctly.
That's what I was.
Welcome to the stream. I'm curious where you are, where it's the start of your day, but you don't have to say.
She might have. I only got a little bit of comments.
Mm-hmm.
I got Christina. She said she's starting chapter 4. I don't think
Writing. I mean, probably writing.
Yeah, I think it's writing. I don't remember what your project was that you're working on, Christina.
Did she say upstream? No,
She said one yesterday. Was it the Cleopatra one, Christina? Is that the one you're working on? I think you had said that in Aphrodite stream. I'm not sure. And then Chantel said,
"Oh, you can't disturb a sleeping kitty."
I know. It's like a crime.
But you can't let the water get cold either. Wow, what a conundrum. Dilemmas.
Christina said yes, it was the Cleopatra story. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
We had a Jordan. Hey Laura, if you need beta readers, I would like to help you.
Right, we need to go back and answer her questions.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to get through those comments.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you how to run your stream. I just don't want to forget Laura.
Oh no, I'm not.
My ex-neighbor, I guess.
You want to take that one away? Because I have never had beta readers before, so.
Yeah. Well, so I guess I have a couple of thoughts. One is with beta readers, and one is with tips for doing a rewrite or draft, a second draft. So with beta readers, I want to say, remember that you don't have to do everything they tell you to do. You asked for their advice and they gave you their advice, and you should thank them for their advice. And then you should go home and like read through it, and then let their comments settle for a little while, and kind of sort through which comments would make it this better as the story you want to tell. Because sometimes from beta readers, you'll get comments that are like, here's the story I wish you had written, or something like that, which isn't quite the same thing as here's the story, a way to improve the story that you're trying to write. So you have to sort through beta reader comments and figure out which comments are going to make your story better, and but do take, like, give each comment serious consideration and ask yourself, would this improve the story that I'm trying to write? So that's one thought that I have about beta readers. I have had some really helpful beta readers, and I tend to give my books to people that I tell them that I need them to be my friend, but not the kind of friend that tells me that this is awesome and I did a really good job and pats me on the head and sends me home. I need them to be the kind of friends where they're going to tell me if I have lipstick on my teeth and toilet paper stuck to my shoe and my slip is showing, like, before I walk out onto the stage in front of the whole world. I want to hear it from them. I don't want to hear it from other people. So I have some very blunt beta readers that have really helped with my books a lot. As far as doing a rewrite or a draft 2, the book was pantsuit and the romance moved too fast. But there's some fun world building. So I guess that's another thing, is I would go through and maybe kind of tag what you want to make sure that you keep, especially if your beta readers tagged some things like, this is really juicy, or I loved this part, or this made me laugh so hard, or whatever they said that's positive that you want to make sure that you keep. Kind of tag those, because as you're deleting, when you're going through and taking out whole paragraphs or whatever, you don't want to accidentally cut the really good stuff. And so if you have it like highlighted, or the text is a different color in your manuscript or something like that, you'll notice if you're going through making big cuts that maybe you want to take that part out and move it somewhere else, or preserve it in some other way, that kind of thing. So mark what's good too, not just like these are the parts that people had a problem with, but do mark those parts also. But I think for any draft 2 of a book that has been pantsed, it's a really good idea to go through and figure out what your plot points are. You can pick whatever story structure model strikes your fancy, like save the cat, or like, I like a 7-point structure myself. There's 5-point structures. Like, it all kind of has the same, in my opinion, and I will be making a video on this at some point. They all have kind of the same underlying structure. And so whatever model gets you to that story structure, I would go through and make sure that you know at least what each of what your major plot arc is, and what each of the story structure points are along the way, to get you from the beginning state to the ending state of that plot structure. For romance specifically, I would recommend a book called Romancing the Beat, and I think that the author is Gwen Hayes. She does a really good job showing how plot points look or can look in a romance specifically. And not that you have to follow exactly what she says, but it will at least give you some things to think about as far as making your romance play out with a little bit more tension and ups and downs and not just get from here to there in 2 steps and then you don't know where to go from there. So I hope that that's helpful. Let me know if you have, if it's not, or if I have if you have other questions I can blather on about for a few more minutes.
That was really helpful what you said, because I'm gonna remember that now.
Good. I think that plotters do a good job of coming through and doing the story structure beats in advance, and then they have a little bit of a hard time with getting from one to the other, or with the world building, and it kind of tends to be very cut and dry. And then pantsers, when you go through, you have all of the gorgeous descriptions and some fun dialogue and things like that, but you have a little bit less of the structure. And so often when a plotter is doing a second draft, they need to go through and work on the description and the dialogue and things like that. And when a pantser is doing a second draft, they need to kind of figure out where the structure is going. So because the structure helps you with the pacing and know how the tension should be at any point in the given point in the story. And I think it just whichever you start your first draft as, maybe try bringing a little more of the other panther plotter duality in when you're doing your first edit, your second draft.
That resonates a lot, actually.
What was that?
I said that resonates a lot, actually. Oh. Your descriptions. I was like, oh my gosh, she just literally described me.
Focusing on structure. I'm a little bit of a structure nerd. But I think focusing on structure can help a lot when you feel like you're just sort of wandering lost in the middle of a story too. You've read Romancing the Beat. Great. Yeah, go pull it off your shelf and see if you can figure out which parts of your story match up with which parts of her thing, and just figure out if you want to put a little more of those dynamics. Hey, no problem. Thanks for giving me something to talk about.
She added more.
Oh yeah, descriptions are her stronger suit. Plot twists that surprise even herself abound. The romance is too fast. So is it a romance novel? That was the kind of the impression I had, or is it like a vampire novel with a strong romantic art in it? Because that can make a difference. I mean, the romancing the beat would help with either one, but it's different if it's a subplot than if it's the main plot. Mostly in quantity rather than in you still want the beats, but you can have fewer of them if it's a subplot. Doesn't feel impactful or pull on the emotions. Yeah, I think the romancing the beat stuff would help with that.
Let's see. Just real quick, she had said that she is from Turkey.
Oh, from Anatolia, Turkey. Ah, I've seen some pictures of Anatolia. Antalya. I don't know if I'm saying that right either. I'm terrible, but I'm going to keep butchering things until somebody tells me how to say it right. Anyway, I've seen some pictures. They have some beautiful landscape out there. 8:21 a.m. Well, good morning.
Hmm.
I'm in the Rocky Mountains in the U.S., so kind of western, but not all the way to the ocean.
Oh. I think she added more.
Might be a paranormal fantasy with romantic sub. Not sure. Ah, yeah, that'll be some stuff to sort through. That's one of the challenges with pantsing is you often will wind up with more material than actually belongs in the book, and then you have to like make yourself take some of it out. And if you do that, don't delete it. Like, I mean, you can. If I'm not want to tell you what to do, but I would say take it out and put it in a different file someplace because it might be like really good for book 2 or 3 or whatever book you're on. Like the next book, it might be good for sequels. You can pull that stuff in later, or even another book. You swap out the names of the characters, and you totally got another book in the same genre.
Good night, Nia. She said she's going to bed.
Oh, good night. Sweet dreams. I like the Rocky Mountains. I grew up in the Rockies. Oh, I'm looking at Delara again now. Yeah, I grew up in the Rockies in Yellowstone Park, and then I went to college in Georgia, back on the East Coast, in the southern southeast part of the country. And I went on a little bit of a road trip with a friend at one point, and he said, we're going to be driving through the Georgia mountains. You'll get to see the mountains out here. And we drove and we drove and we drove and we drove, and then we arrived at our destination. And I was like, I thought we were going through the mountains. Where were the mountains? And apparently the little rolling hills we went through were the mountains, because the the mountains back east are not nearly as big as the Rockies. And so I had expectations about what mountains were supposed to be that were way different from what his expectations about mountains were supposed to be. I had to laugh at myself a little bit. They saw some really beautiful rolling hills, but I just never, we didn't see anything I recognized as a mountain. I had the hardest time telling direction when I moved out there, because I was used to being able to tell direction by which mountain was where. And they don't have mountains in Savannah, which is where I was living. So like I felt completely lost. Anyway, the mountains lost. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Use your deleted scene in your newsletter or in your promos when your book's coming out.
She said that was an excellent idea. And that's the rest of what she said.
Christina's brilliant. Yeah, this is supposed to be 3 books in a trilogy. Romancing the beat staring at you from your bookcase. Yeah, pull it down, dust it off. What else?
I am looking. I think I missed some of Jordan's comments, but he was talking to Christina still. But yeah, don't lose faith, Christina. Just keep making your videos. Like I said, you will find your audience. Don't let one person, leave in. Don't even worry about it. There's gonna be plenty more where they came from.
They just weren't the right person for you. You still have more subscribers than I do.
Yeah, she does more than me too. I only have. I'm not even gonna say it because it's not even. It's not even in the forefront of my mind right now.
I have a couple more than I used to, because Christina and somebody said that they subbed tonight, which thank you for that. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting going. That was I was going to tell you at the next, that was the story I was holding over for the next break, was why I'm so dang far behind on things and dropped the ball on everything and I'm starting over. It's because we've had a run of like 5 really hard years here. My first books actually came out in 2018, the first book in each series, and then book 2 of the Viper series came out in 2019. And then in 2020, we had a worldwide pandemic. And while everybody else was having a worldwide pandemic, we also, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And it was like 2 different types of breast cancer at the same time, which was wild. And then, so the last half of 2020 and 2021 was largely breast cancer treatments. Hey, JC subbed tonight. Yes, thank you, JC. And so then I was like, I started my channel, I think in 2021, end of 2021, when the treatments were over and I was starting to feel better and get back on track with things. And then in the spring of 2022, my dad passed away, and that involved some drama with my family of origin that is still ongoing. And then so then after we got back from my dad's funeral, we all got COVID at our house. It was the first time we got COVID because we'd been really careful because of the cancer, because my immune system was shot from the chemo. And we got back, we all got COVID, and then my daughter's COVID just never really went away. She got a little better, and then it got worse and worse and worse and worse, and then she kept getting different diagnoses. It was long COVID, and then it was chronic fatigue syndrome, and then it just, like, they couldn't figure out what it was, and it turned out to be a kind of a rare illness where her adrenal glands got killed. Not the whole gland, like the cortex got attacked by her immune system. It had probably been coming on for years, but then the COVID intensified it. So so I spend a lot of time taking care of her instead of writing, and she's better now. They figured it out, and it's actually, although it's a rare disease and it is dangerous, but as long as she has her medication, she should be able to live a full, happy, healthy life. So we're working back up into that now, and like it's just been one dang thing after another since 2020. And so, 2023, she got diagnosed and she's doing better now. So 2024, I finally got the book 2 of the Dragon book finished, and that's at the publisher now. I was mentioning at the beginning of all of this. So I'm waiting for all the contract stuff on that. Thank you, Laura. It has been kind of rough few years. So in the middle of kind of all of that, I dropped the video, the YouTube channel, because I just couldn't keep up with all of it. And so now I'm getting back into it, but like it looks like I've had this channel for a long time and I don't have very many videos up or very many subscribers, and it's kind of discouraging to look at it. So I guess that's a really long way of saying I appreciate you guys subbing to my channel. I hope that I over time can make it worth your time. Oh, Jordan had a good thought for Laura too. What about slowing down the romance? Get something to the story that you want. So yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And Laura had said, welcome back to YouTube.
Thank you, Laura. I am happy to be here. I'm hoping to become more and more participatory as time goes by. Things are still a little wobbly. Like we still have our blind old lady diabetic dog that has to get taken to the vet sometimes and unexpectedly and things like that. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about you binge watching them now because like some of them are so old, but You can see my hair growing back from the cancer treatments. It's really short in some of those first videos. I had cancer this long ago. It's really nice to have hair again. Anyway.
Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so.
Oh, Jordan's taking off. See ya. Have a good evening or day or whatever it is where you are.
Jordan. Sure, Christina. I think you are already modded, so you should be able to just be able to pop it into the chat. And your story is very encouraging. I'm glad that you were able to come back. Like in life, we have trials and tribulations that we go through, and
We just do, you know.
the hardest ones. And you're still here.
I'm glad to still be here. I still have stuff to do. I still have people bugging me, especially for the third book of the Viper series. I still get emails. I'm like, it's been 5 years. I'm glad there are people who still care out there. You know, it's really encouraging. So yeah,
Just to
it's
make
a
you feel.
little discouraging because like it's not out yet, and I want to be able to say yes, here's the book 3. But I know what's going to happen in it. I just need to get on that. But I wanted to finish book 2 of the other series first. I don't know. It was maybe a little dumb to start 2 series at once, but like I didn't know if I wanted to do vipers or to do aliens or dragons, and so I kind of did one of each. It was a whole thing.
Nothing wrong with doing both. Ain't nothing wrong. And Christina said that, and then she
Oh, I'm
posted her.
sorry, Christina.
I'm so sorry,
That
Christina.
that's rough on the family too. I know it was hard on me. Throws everything off when mom's sick.
Yeah. And she put her newsletter in the chat for
There's
anybody.
Christina's newsletter. Nice.
Jordan's going to check it out. And we are going to get crack-a-lacking on this sprint. So let me restart it.
Yes, indeed. I keep making you have to restart Sprint. Sorry, everybody.
You are
You're allowed to
totally.
cut me off. Say, Amy, shush.
No. Why would I cut off that? Oh, no, never. All right. Here we go.
looks like I'm on my own, guys.
No, I'm still here.
It's dark. Oh, good. You had me worried for a minute there, Alice.
Oh no, I had to get up and stretch my legs a little bit, and I was trying to delete my stream right after this because I'm just carrying this one over.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's what I was trying to do, but it's okay. I'll worry about that in a little sprint. All right. Let's see. Christina left, went to go night night. And we gained a Stephanie. All right. Did you see anything particularly that you wanted to?
There's not a lot of chat in the chat. Hey, chat some more. You're on. It's you. Sorry.
Stephanie did say that her 14-year-old fell off the bed and bruised their gums.
That sounds like, oh, I feel that in my bones. I bet that hurt a lot.
She did say that she was okay. It's bruised. She just hopes she leaves it alone while she sleeps. Hopefully. The only thing I could imagine her doing is like doing that sucking, maybe. I don't know. And then she had some good news. My author copies I ordered before Christmas are supposed to arrive by 10 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday.
Yay! Author copies are fun to get. Before Christmas is a long time to wait.
I hope to get them one day. That's what I'm striving for anyway.
It's that first one. It's the first one that really hits you in the soul, Like, this is an actual book. It has words that I wrote in it. It's an experience. I hope everybody here gets that one.
I'll probably be the one that goes through the denial phase and be like, nah, that's not me.
Well, I think that it really hit me hard is when I heard the audiobook for the first time of the Dragon book is the only one in audio right now. But I heard the audiobook of it. I was like, this sounds like an actual book when this guy reads it. It was fun. Anyway. Yeah. Happy for you, Stephanie. Author copies. Have a little party.
Oh, yeah. I would be ecstatic. So I can just imagine how you feel. And Chantal said adrenaline fatigue.
Adrenal fatigue. Yeah, I don't know if she's maybe referring to my daughter's thing. It's not adrenal fatigue for her. It's Addison's disease. So she doesn't mind me talking about it. I've asked her before. She says she doesn't care. But yeah.
I've heard
every time. No, go ahead.
I just said I heard the name before, but I've never comprehended what it was.
Yeah, it's there's multiple. There are different causes for it, but it's basically when your body stops making cortisol. And we hear a lot about cortisol being this bad thing that your body makes when you're stressed, but you do actually need it to process stress in your body and for other reasons too. And it's not the only hormone that your adrenal cortex makes. So, you get really sick if you don't have it. You can die. So keep your adrenals healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Not that you have a lot of control always, but
yeah.
Oh, good. No loose heat. That is good.
That's great. So this is supposed to be like the games.
No emergency dentist.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the party now we're moving into, the break party?
Yes, and I found some funny things, but not much of anything else. Mainly because I'm tired. But I got some dad jokes to share.
Oh, dad jokes. Awesome.
All right. First one is, what do you call a well-balanced horse?
Oh, am I supposed to guess? We're supposed to get the chat to guess. What is our plan here? Tell me our strategy, Alice.
We're going to get chat to guess first, and then if they can't, then I'm going to let you guess. And then if you can't,
then I'm going to have to guess.
Yes.
Yeah, Stephanie, I hadn't heard of it before either. Just looking at the chat there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my ticky.
Although I'm told it's what Jane Austen died from. So they can treat it now. We like this. A well-balanced horse, though. What?
There is a slight delay between restream, and I've noticed with chat over the past week, so it might take a second.
Well, wait a minute till they can hear us. Help us out here.
I'm going to give it about a minute. I'm going to stop this because there's no reason for it right now. Stephanie tried. She said, balance beam? Haha. Right. Get a couple more seconds.
Like a rocking horse, but that wouldn't be well balanced because it's rocking.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie says, I'm horrible at dad jokes.
My husband puts dad jokes on his Facebook all the time. So, like, I should get him involved, but he's already gone to bed, so that won't help me. I'm not a dad.
This was like the one thing that could come to mind for me to be able to find, like, kind of relatively quickly. So I think everybody else has either got us playing while they're snoozing or they're busy doing something else. So if you want to go ahead and guess, you can.
So I have to confess, I just cheated and looked. I typed it into Google because I was feeling dumb. Should I say what I found? We'll see if it's the same thing you have.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Google says stable.
Yes, that's it.
Was that the right answer? Stable. Nice. That is a good dad joke. Also, I'm a cheater pants. I won't cheat on the next one.
So we got, what do you call an angry carrot?
Freak.
Delora had said this, but this was for the horse. No.
That would be for the horse, yeah. Stable. Okay, what do you call an angry carrot?
Chat a few seconds, or a minute or so. While chat's doing that, I'm gonna try to
guys, help me out. I have no idea. And I can't cheat this time, I promise not to.
It's okay. I'll let you look up some dad jokes. Like when I done, I like got one more after this one, and then you can look some up if you want.
Then I can look some up.
Yeah. I want to trade off dad jokes. Options.
I can't.
Oh, I can't do that one. That's already there.
I'm trying to think something about a root or it, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there is a slight delay because Delora just, like, her message just came through about the stable. So
Esteemed veggie, Stephanie says. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie, you got it.
She got it.
Stars.
Go, Stephanie.
Stars. Get a heart, my friend. All right. One more that I have available. Where do polar bears keep their money?
Oh, I think I know this one, but I'll wait and let chat guess too. I have a guess. I feel smarter now.
This one was on the joke a day calendar of my hubbies the other day. The veggie one, yeah.
The steamed veggie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I found it on a website, honestly. So Google didn't give it to me, but I did find it. I want to make sure this is the right one. Hold on, I gotta fact check myself on this stream for a second. No, but that's close. That is close, Stephanie. She had said ice pink. That's close.
So tell me when you want me to say what I think it is.
You can go ahead.
I think it's a snowbank. Is it a snowbank?
Is. Snowbank.
Good. Now I feel smarter again.
Now, if you want to do it this way, because I don't think that you can set these tabs. I think only I can.
Yeah, I don't think I
think
can.
if you can, but you can just write your question in the chat, and I'll pull it up.
Okay, let me think.
Okay.
Let me go raid my husband's Facebook account. Or something. Looks like he hasn't posted any in a little while.
Thank you, Stephanie. It came from a website.
Chat, tell us some dad jokes. Okay, these are some funny jokes, but they're not the right format. It's like, what about the octopus that held up a bank? It was an armed robbery. So it's the wrong format. Did you?
Oh, Stephanie gave us
Oh,
one.
good.
I greet people every day, but I don't say a word. What am I?
Oh, people every day. I want to say like the sun.
I'm gonna guess doormat. Like, like a welcome doormat.
That's a good guess.
And then Laura guessed a door. Nope, let me put the back on screen.
Okay. Yeah, but she's done.
Okay. I handled that pesky. Oh. She said nope, but that's close. Okay. Let me think.
Oh, welcome, Matt. You were right. We were just on the delay. So it took us a minute to see how
Okay.
right you are. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you find any?
I found one. I have to go back to where I can. This one's kind of dumb, but also it makes me giggle, possibly because it's late at night.
That's the best kind of giggles, though.
Right?
Sleep deprived giggles. Oh, welcome back, Laura. We are telling dad jokes, and Amy's question is up. What's brown and sticky?
Don't think about it too hard.
I know, I'm not trying to. Laura said honey bear.
No, but I like that one. This is when my son told me the other day.
Band-Aid?
Yep.
No, but no, not all Band-Aids are brown.
Not a Band-Aid.
Syrup?
Nope.
Darn. Poop.
I mean, technically, I can't say no, but that is not the right answer to the joke.
Brown and sticky. Chat, help me out here. I'm failing. It's brown and sticky. I think I am overthinking it.
Well, yeah.
Packing tape?
Nope. Do you want me to tell? Brown sticker, Stephanie says. Not a brown sticker.
Yeah, you can go ahead and tell, because I don't know.
Hey, ready? A stick.
A stick.
It is a dad joke.
It is a dad joke. That was pretty good. You got me.
Oh dear. I feel like I
and Laura said,
have to redeem myself after that.
Laura said she was torturing JC with some clips of a funny show. That's why they had been preoccupied. And then JC said it was not torture. LOL. Right.
Okay, here's another one.
Okay.
Doesn't not typing in chat right now.
Oh, JC, Dolores said hi. Why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? I'm gonna make like a gamer reference. Is it because it's co-op?
No, but I like it. The chicken co-op.
Try to think outside the box.
Yeah, outside the box is the right way to be thinking.
Laura, JC said hi. Great. JC, Laura, help me. Laura, help me.
Alice needs help.
Laura said one for
For
fried,
grilled.
one for grilled.
That's funny, but also not correct.
Stephanie said because a Mini Cooper only has 2 doors.
So no, but you're the closest guess yet. That sounded like an interesting guess that didn't come out loud.
Right. All I could think about was the In and Out. Like the
Like
store.
the burger joint.
I don't know.
You have good burgers.
Yeah. But I have no idea.
Okay.
At this point, my brain
Okay.
is.
Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a sedan. So yeah, So
Stephanie was the closest one.
Yes. Stephanie was the closest.
So
She should get at least partial credit.
half a heart.
Half
There you go.
a heart.
All right.
Okay, I'll do one more and then it's your turn again.
All right. We should give since there's a little bit more people in chat. Does anybody else have a
Oh yeah, chat.
dad
What's
joke?
your dad joke?
During me? Laura said I was just typing that.
The sedan part? Dang it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Sorry, we jumped the gun a little. We should have waited just a little bit longer.
I know that pesky delay from YouTube to restream. Stephanie said, okay, I'm going to get some coffee to wake up for my stream next. Okay.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Your
I'll be going to bed soon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll post one more and then chat and Alice, it's on you for a little while.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
Keeping in mind this is a dad joke. It's very meta. Oh, Laura's got one for us too, because we also have the delay and we missed another Laura post during the delay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so either one. What do you call a pile of cats? Or when does a joke become a dad joke?
I'm going to do yours first because I already had the key.
Okay.
When does a joke become a dad joke? When he becomes a dad.
Very close. And it has a beer belly punchline. No, but that's cute too.
That's pretty good.
It is about the punchline.
When it delivers its punchline. Is that what it is?
No, but that's also close. Okay, you ready? You ready? Because I'm going to go to the pile of cats. Okay. So a joke becomes a dad joke when the punchline becomes apparent.
Oh, it was a wordplay.
It was a wordplay one. Yes.
All right, Laura. Yours is up now. Do you call a pile of cats?
What do you call a pile of cats? I'm trying to imagine cats piling up without having problems with each other.
I think I know what it is, but I think it's only because I saw it when I was looking up other stuff. So
I'm not the only cheater pets. But you didn't.
Well,
you didn't look it up on purpose, though. Yeah. What do you call a pile of cats? See if it was a.
Laura. She said it sounds like a soft and fluffy problem.
If you're gonna have problems, have soft, fluffy problems.
Okay.
Pile of cats. Oh, she gave us an answer. A mountain. A mountain. That's clever. Very cute. And very dad joke. I like that one, Laura. Thank you for playing. Did she get 2 hearts for playing?
Oh, yeah. Both of us.
Okay, 2 hearts.
All right. Do y'all want to keep doing dad jokes, or you want me to find something else to do? Because I can pull something else out.
Oh, goodness. Excuse me, I'm yawning. It's like it's late at night or something.
I know. What's up with
well,
that?
It's later where you are than where I am.
I know.
You're telling dad jokes in my future. Time travel, man.
Let me see. Oh, I just got another one.
Oh, good. It's Laura again. What lights up a soccer stadium? I feel like I'm not awake enough for dad jokes from this end. Like, I can look up ones and make you guys squirm, but I can't come up with the answers.
It lights up a soccer stadium. A goal? Because I'm wondering if, like, maybe I'm going too far out the box for that one. Because, like, lightens up the crowd is what I was going with.
What about lighting up a cigarette like a match, like a soccer match? Is it a soccer match?
Oh, a soccer match.
Maybe.
That sounds closer.
You said lighten up, and I was like, lighting up. Oh, yeah, a lighter. But we have to wait for the delay now. Our anticipation, not a goal.
Not a goal. So that means I'm probably about a minute behind.
A soccer match.
Yes,
yes, indeed. Nice. That's fun.
Got that one. All right. So I don't know if I want to do this or not. I don't think I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to think of something else.
I haven't done the parties, so I'm not any help, I'm afraid.
I know I've done three already, and one I just gave them a little sprint to rejuvenate after we did a few games, like before they moved to the next sprint stream. Which I could probably do that, like give them a tiny little 10 minute.
I mean, we could talk writing some more if anybody has any other writing questions or whatever. Oh, but you,
Oh,
right.
that's another one. What do you call the pig that practices karate?
Pig that practices karate.
Is it pulled pork? I
I
don't think so. That's like just food.
feel like I don't know enough about
Um,
karate to come up with good guesses. A pork chop. See, that doesn't require a whole lot of does not require a whole lot of knowledge about karate to come up with that. That's cute. That's cute, Laura.
Chantel had some real life things going on. Talked to an old friend, lover who just broke up with his long term girlfriend. All right.
That sounds like the start of a rom-com or something.
It does. That or she's sharing the tea with us. But that could be the start of, yeah, a rom com. I'm sorry, I'm not
Looking
here
at this
as.
list again, it says, I don't tell dad jokes that often, but when I do, he laughs.
That is cute. Let's see. I could have sworn I had it still open. I guess I closed it out. Dad jokes. Let's see if I can get this one.
I lost the chat.
Don't tell. I got one. Oh, Laura asked you a writing related question.
Oh. What is my favorite writing craft? I guess it depends on what I am like wanting to focus on, but I would say my overall favorite, like I would say anything by K.M. Weiland. She's really good, but that's not a book, that's an author. I really like Story Engineering by Larry Brooks. I feel like he does a good job of covering like the essentials. He talks about characters and story structure. It's been a little while since I read it, but that's one of my favorites, I would say. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Yeah, I think I'm going with Story Engineering by Larry Brooks. I might have it here.
Okay.
So hold up. Yep. Nope, that's not it. It's just the same
I'm
color.
literally about to put
Orangey.
its link on Amazon. If it'll load, I will put it in the chat for you, Laura. Copy. Paste. I just put its link in the chat for you, Laura, if you wanted to go take a lookie. No. I think that was the only. Well, let's address Chantel's. You can't seem to understand why him choosing to move into the old workshop behind his ex-wife on their old property instead of into the girlfriend's house is a problem. That is definitely a rom-com.
Yeah, drama.
Yes. One last dad joke from me.
Why don't eggs tell?
Why don't eggs?
We have some guesses already on here.
I see. They crack under pressure. It's close. That's not it. And then they scrambled the punchline.
They're good too.
I love the guesses, Laura, but they're so close, but that's not it. You want to try, Amy?
They crack up?
Yes. They crack each other. Yes. All right. So it's about 15 minutes before Stephanie gets on. Anybody else have any more questions for us? If not, I'm going to go ahead and send y'all over to her.
Well, thanks for letting me hang out tonight. This has been fun. It's a good way to break into dabbling in live streaming a little bit. Thank you. It's been fun meeting all you guys.
Do you feel more confident that you think that you could probably just do this by yourself? You think you can do that?
Well, I would have to play with the software some more and stuff. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not anytime soon though.
Laura said, "Why? You are awesome."
Oh, thank you. Just because the logistics of adding something new to my life right now feels like a lot. I'm kind of trying to get a lot of things back, a lot of little duckies back in a row. A lot of the systems and habits and things that I had back pre-cancer don't work well anymore, and so I'm like reinventing my whole life right now, and I'm trying to keep the number of things to reinvent a little lower, more manageable, so I don't make myself crazy. So I'm doing video. I will be making more videos on my channel, but they're going to be like little Blackboard instructional videos for a while, because I'm like just the makeup and the hair and the setup with the lights and the things and the learning new software behind the scenes. It just feels overwhelming. But hang out with me on my little instructional videos on my channel. I would love to come do like a co-host thing for people sometimes. I just don't feel like it's something I can add in my life right now. But this has been really fun. Thank you for letting me hang out.
Oh, you're very welcome. And I know Chad has enjoyed you.
I will
Very much.
be on Rhiannon's. I'll be co-hosting with Rhiannon on Friday on her. Trying to think what the time zones are. Here it's a 7 o'clock stream, so that would make it a 9 o'clock for you guys Eastern time. It's
And you,
Rhiannon's. Check hers.
is it at night at 9?
It's at night. Yeah, 9 sounds right, which is
It's
7
Friday.
here for me. So I think that that's the right one. So I'll be back then. Just watch all of the live stream stuff for the marathon, and eventually you'll run into me again on Friday.
Oh, I got it. Because Friday's the 17th.
I think it's yeah, Friday the 17th, and I think it's at 9 Eastern.
So you guys have the playlist already. This is going to be that specific stream that you will be in.
And my website for people who weren't here before is just amybeatty.com. It has my books on it and links to all my socials and whatever other fun stuff.
I'm going back in the
Besides
chat.
do.
And that link's also in my description. I did put that in there.
Thank you.
And Laura had one last one she wants us to do.
Oh,
what do sea monsters eat?
She put the answer there too, though. Fish and chips. That's adorable. Fish and chips.
All right, everyone. I am going to again put the link to Stephanie's stream in here, or you can just. Oh, it took away. Okay, it'll take you directly to it. It hadn't loaded for me yet. I had deleted the other stream since we just carried over. So it'll take you directly to her when the stream ends. So
Beautiful.
as long as you're following the playlists, you're good to go. But her link is also up top.
I am going to say goodnight and go crawl in my bed because there's another day tomorrow. I have to drive people places and be the mom.
Oh, okay.
But
all right. There's the X
you
button.
guys have fun.
All right. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for letting me hang out.
All right. Go ahead and play this. See y'all next time. I'll be back on at 4 a.m. Just
Crazy lady.
Oh. Night, Laura. All right. Find this.